Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Oxygen Not Included. We are going to play a survival game for once, which hasn't happened for quite a while. Well, unless we call Battle Brothers a survival game. Anyway, Oxygen Not Included, or ONI, is made by Clay Entertainment, which made the very entertaining Don't Starve, although this is a completely different game because this is a colony survival game, which means that we're gonna have more than one guy. Anyway, we're gonna play survival, of course, not gonna go with no sweat, and we're gonna start a normal map. And I'm gonna try and get some fairly okay guys to start with, because this game is not friendly. It's not super hard, but we don't want any loud sleepers, so preferably no too bad traits. Squeamish is okay because we don't really do much caring in the beginning. Pacifist is also quite good. Loud sleeper, no thank you, because I'm gonna shove you all into a singular room. Yeah, sure. The Dorky Burrow. Embark. Alert! I've awoken with a starting crew of 3 duplicates, but the situation here is not as we expected. Resources are scarce, and our pod is embedded miles beneath the planet's surface. I must help my duplicates survive before I investigate what went wrong. And yes, that is the game. We are stuck inside a planet, asteroid, something like that, and we have to survive. And that's easier said than done, so let's start digging. And we're gonna play on max speed, of course, because can't really be bothered with going on slow speed. So the main idea for this game is that you have to do some research, find out what happened, and try and survive. And it's very hard to survive when you're limited on the very most crucial resource you can have, which is, of course, in the title, oxygen. You can see we have some pockets of oxygen around here, and we do have some oxalite that will breathe out fresh oxygen for us, but we also have carbon dioxide over here, and we've got some chlorine, we've got some hydrogen, and we don't necessarily want to mix them all together because that could turn into a giant mess. Now we're also revealing more of the map by getting closer to the edge here, and we actually don't have that much water, which is a little bit scary actually. Gonna set up the restroom area over there, or else we're gonna be in quite a bit of mess. And after that is done, or rather after the pitcher pump is done, we're gonna start building ourselves a little barracks for our guys to sleep in. There we go. Let's see here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right there. Gonna dig down as well. And there we go. First day is over. And this is rather interesting seed. There are quite a lot of food resources, which you can see over here. And there should be plenty of stuff hidden inside the earth. Actually, you know what? Gonna do like this. Move everything one tile over. Mainly because I can. No other reason. But I don't really see that big of a copper field, actually. Usually I have like one giant area just filled with the copper ore, but sadly not today. This is hydrogen, which is not so friendly. It's not deadly or anything, but it has a nasty habit of placing itself on top of oxygen. So once we get a hydrogen generator, we will maybe start getting some extra power. Now we have our printing pod over here, which will generate new duplicates for us, and also one or two random items, which can be anything from critter eggs to water to refined metals, which is a fairly new thing and a rather good thing as well. Let's see here. Now, it wouldn't be too bad to release this hydrogen. It could be much, much worse. Let's see if we can dig out this area as well. And this is basically half the game, digging new areas, revealing resources. And here we got a remain of some older civilization, or well, the ones who were here before us, at least. Do like that. I don't want you guys to get stuck up here, because I know that will happen if I haven't tried to do something funny with you. Oh, day is over. Actually, let's get furniture up and running. Some beds. And we can now make a door. There we go. And also gonna dig out this. Make ourselves a little research station. So we can research farming. Or else we're gonna starve to death pretty soon. Let's check the overlay here. We can see that most things around us are pretty hot. We can either go south into the swamp biome, or okay, so there's like swamp biome to our south and to our east, and then it's hotness everywhere else. Lovely. Now the swamp biome has this drawback of being heavily infected with swamp lung, which is quite a nasty little thing to deal with. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. going way overboard with research, but hey, you know, sometimes it's needed. And we're about to get our next possible duplicant. I say possible because they could all end up being horrible, and then I may have to choose something else. Now, let's see here. I need at least 2 batteries and 2 manual generators, so... There we go. Choose a blueprint. Actually, you are not too bad, so I'm gonna pick you. Could have chosen the food, but we're not that desperate just yet. The big question is, where will our geysers be? Because there are a few. I don't know how many exactly, but there are places on the map where there will spawn geysers that will generate an unlimited amount of resources, but they come in intervals of, well, 50 or so cycles, and then they are dormant, and then they go active, and over and over and over again. Okay, so let's see here. Gonna dig up a little area here. Gonna dig up an area here and make a farm right in the middle. And hopefully that will work wonders for us. Now I don't have any themes or anything like that to build after. I just build. But the idea is at least to have a central region to live in, and let's get basic farming and meal preparation up and running. Everyone should be starting their research. Let's see here, and also this will be our kitchen, so we can make food. Come on. One research done. Now the good thing is that research is rather quick in the beginning, seeming that you only need one type of research, just need novice research, and very soon we gonna go to advanced. That's like tier 3 to tier 5 or 6. And then in the end we end up with the astrophysics. Let's see here. Food. Something like that. And something like that. Actually, I can place another 2 there. Oh no! No, 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 no. That won't work. My bad. It has to be 3 because over here we're gonna place a farming station, which will increase the growth speed. Actually, over here I can make just 2 tiles high. There we go. Now, these guys don't have the best sense of priority. But they will usually try and do the things in the order you want them to. Now, in our case, food is pretty much the most important thing to deal with just right now. And actually, I'm gonna deconstruct this and make 2 ration boxes down there. Something like that. And let's make some doors. And we will soon get our second new duplicate. The printer pod will generate a new set of options every 3 cycles, so better make sure to check what it is. And can now dump you and deconstruct. And oh, we got a whole bunch of seeds to plant, which is perfect. Go to bed. Now I'm aiming for 12 duplicates to start with. And I know 12 is a pretty high number, but it works for me, usually. And someone just gained the skill from sleeping. Man, if that only were a real thing. Oh, and of course, we need some oxygen. We should actually get that up and running like right away. Gonna make this highest priority. To make sure it actually happens. There we go. There we go. It won't look like much right now, but believe me, it will increase. And at some point they will stop because it's too high pressure. But believe me, we can go higher. We can go way higher. There we go. Okay, unconstructive. Maybe not. Mouth breather, nope. Yokel, can't do research, but is overall pretty good, pretty strong. But I'm gonna go with the unconstructed one because, well, can cook, can dig, can do other stuff. And we're in no need of sandstone because this starting area is filled with it. And later on we won't be building with it anyway. Now, as I said, there will be geysers on this map, and there will also be probably a couple of volcanoes. And volcanoes are hot to start with, and they are also super useful because they are not normally your usual volcanoes. There are a regular, minor, and major volcano that was just spit out hot rock, but there are at least 3 that will spew out molten metal. And if we happen to find one, we are going to use it for some more or less infinite energy. Make ourselves a little thermal generator. How's oxygen? You can see it's increasing slowly. I mean, it could be better, but we're not there just yet. I would like to find an area with a lot of polluted water, like over here, but more of it. Okay, so let's see here. We need to make lice loaf forever. Perfect. And we need to make a stair over there. Gonna make a pneumatic door over there. Gonna make some furniture. Actually, gonna place you. Oh no, I'm out of copper. The horror. And you can't dig the granite just yet because we haven't selected our designated miner. Once we get to it, should be no problem. The issue we're having right now is, of course, oxygen and food. But it shouldn't be too bad. Not yet, anyway. And let's do like that. Make some more beds. Gotta make our guys happy. Increase their morale a little bit. And we could actually go and research something. I kind of want to get advanced research right away to get the skills board and the supercomputer. That way we can actually assign skill points to our little duplicates. And skill points will give them, well, additional skills. And some attribute increases. And I'm thinking we're gonna go to about cycle 10 for the first episode. That will be good enough, I think. Controls. Come on. Please. It's a good thing that the research is fairly quick. And let's do like that. Hey, skill board. Actually, make this slightly higher priority, so it actually gets done. Make sure to mine out the copper over here. Now, one thing to be really afraid about is when you mine out any resources. You can see here it's 1800 kilograms of dirt. You will only get half of it. Which is a little bit dumb, but okay. Anyway, advanced research almost done. Let's go into skills. You want to do a lot of stuff. We actually have a few guys that want to do advanced research. Okay, so you want to do digging. You're gonna do research. You're gonna do construction. You can't do cooking. You can do cooking. And you're gonna do improve strength. There we go. Punch in those cards and do your thing. Oh, and it looks like our mealwood is getting close to harvest. Mealwood is a very early form of food. We're not gonna use it for very long, but it's gonna be useful in the beginning. Now, since we have one with the mining skill, or digging skill now, properly, we can actually go exploring these areas. But chlorine is not a nice gas to be in. Unless you're covered in germs, which means that it's a very good gas to be in. Oh no, we're out of power. How horrible. I'm actually surprised that we can't see any geysers yet, because usually I'm stuck with a cool steam vent right on the edge of my base. Which of course is stupid hot. But then again, the game is weird sometimes. Oh, and it looks like we're getting our first batch of meal loaves. Awesome. Actually gonna make sure that you guys don't eat meal lice. Now, meal lice is... Oh, come on. Or meal loaf is morale boost of 0. And you can see meal lice is -1. So, not the best. But there are better foods out there, trust me. Another thing that we're gonna get to do pretty soon is build our power generating area, because having these manual generators are fun and all, but they are not the best one. I'm gonna go with Ren over here, just because. No specific reason. I'm gonna go farming on you. Just because I can. And hopefully you guys will finish this area. And we open up to our second little reservoir of water down there. Now the beginning water we have is very good because it's a nice cool temperature. Everything else will be a little bit warmer. So having cool water around is good for the overall temperature, which will be a problem very, very soon. But anyway, this marks the beginning of cycle number 10, and we are doing okay so far in Oxygen Not Included. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care and bye bye.